Hello, friends from the comic and manga world. My name is Hector,
And my name is G.
and we are here to talk to you about our picks for the August 25th FOC. G and I work for Penguin Random House. We manage sales into the direct market around the world. And so, titles that we talk about in these videos are from publishers that we represent to those markets. Also, note that we're on social media. You can find us on Instagram, X, Twitter, Facebook, and of course on YouTube. You'll find links in the description below of this video, but also you can find us at PRH International Comics. So let's get started.
First up, we have a Rare Flavors. This is the deluxe edition. Of course, that means hardcover, coming out on September 23rd. So we have this main character, Ruben, who, to achieve his vision, has enlisted a filmmaker named Mo, to essentially document world-renowned cuisine of India and to also document the people behind the food. And so Mo is like, okay, just a normal job that I normally do. But there's more to it than expected, and there's more to Ruben than meets the eye. And mortals play a darker role in the show than they were ever prepared for. So it's a really interesting take because it's like filmmaking and like the behind the scenes, but also like recording what the show would be at the same time. So it's just an interesting perspective to jump into with this story. Of course, we have the creative team here of the award nominated The Many Deaths of Lila Starr. So, of course, that was going around when that was released. And so, of course, with with the team behind that, with Ram B, we have uh, this, uh, this project here coming out in this beautiful deluxe edition. So this collects Rare Flavors issues 1 to 6, and you can see sort of a glimpse of the beautiful art with the we don't have interiors, that's why I say sort of, but
Yeah,
beautiful cover art here, and I highly recommend picking it up.
yeah. Art by Philip Andrade.
Mhm.
And if I can get to the next slide, there we go. My first cover pick is actually two picks. It's Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe #3. This is the Yi Hyun Lee variant. And there's obviously on the left a trade dress one and a virgin variant on the right. Um, I believe there's a ratio. Sorry, I forgot what the ratio is for that one. But very cool. We've been getting these Godzilla versus different characters, and then we got into Godzilla versus Destroys the Marvel Universe, this miniseries, and we getting some amazing covers, and obviously this is issue 3, and we have Lee Hyun Lee, who's an amazing Korean artist who you should definitely check out if you haven't before. Does all this great art that is very realistic looking, sort of almost like a it reminds me of normal Rockwell for some reason. The type of art, not that is like the same kind of portraits, but the art very beautiful like that. And in this case, we get Godzilla's head to coming down on Wolverine, and Wolverine is ready for it in the middle of a city. I'm assuming New York, and just ready to fight, and it looks so awesome because even though Wolverine looks tinier than usual, since he's very short, anyways, uh, he is not obviously not afraid. He's just come on, Bob, come for it. So there you go, very cool covers.
Just
Uh,
so I just looked it up. It is a 1
yeah,
in 100 virgin variant.
thank you. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure, so thank you for confirming that. And then we go to the next.
Okay, and of course we have a Jeff the Land Shark issue 4, and you can tell right away who the artist, cover art is, his Hero.
Yeah,
So Jeff and dinosaurs. So
Yeah.
Jeff ends up in the Savage Lands. I think it's so cute that he's wearing a Triceratops costume. Really, really adorable. So we have both Jeff, the land shark, and also the K-pop ice queen Luna Snow in this issue. So it's everything that I could ever want packaged in one
Yes.
issue here. So of course I had to mention it, and I love the cover so much.
Yeah. Very cool. Next up is Monster High House Hunters. And this is the cover A, House Hunters number 3, cover A by Serena Mercado. And I'm really excited for many reasons for this. First of all, is that now we have world rights to sell this, so you're able to get this from Penguin Random House from all over around the world. They can come and get it for us, so that's exciting. Um, and also, I am enjoying the art of Serena Mercado, who I tried to look her up and I couldn't find much. But what I saw on social media and all of that is very beautiful, as you can see here. And she's been doing all the 8 covers for this book, and she's going to be doing I believe it's a 6 issue. Oh, five. It says it right on the cover. 5 issue miniseries, and she's doing the 8 covers, and they're all grayscale like this, and they're all very spooky, and they tell a big story. And this series very quickly is just a group of people stuck in a house that sort of changes all the time, like rooms disappear and appear, and they move around, and of course you can see a little bit of this here. I love the perspective taken from this. I love the shadows, the play of shadows on this, and it's very difficult when you're I'm sure when you're doing black and white or grayscale art to do that, but she really pulls it off on this. And as you see on the cover, the little seals, it says 5 spectacular issues in September and October, because the issues run every other week are coming out. So by October 29th, when the last issue comes out, you'll have the whole series. So it's coming out very quickly, just in time for Halloween. So very cool. And I can't wait to see what else Serena Mercado comes out with in the comic world.
Okay, and next up, this is Thor issue number 2, Nutty's Games Marvel Rivals variant. For all you Marvel Rivals fans, this is gonna look familiar to you because you would have seen this already. But we have Thor on the cover here. I had to show a close up because I very much enjoy that he's carrying some plushies. And I love the pin that says brother on it,
Brother.
which is
Yeah.
amazing. So we have plushies of Loki and Hela inside the clear bag. I
Yeah.
just love it so much. I was looking up in-game like a in-game sample of this, and I could wait, I'm pretty sure he makes a sound effect that is frogs.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Don't hold me to that, but I vaguely remember this, which makes it even better for me. So, of course, I love this cover too because of these reasons. So.
Yeah, it's very, very cool design of Thor. I love it. I love the flip flops even. So, all right. And we continue with Starship Godzilla. This is part of the Kaisei era. Number 1, variant C. This is a Kafagi movie homage cover by Victor Kafagi. It's Of course I had to pick this because it's, you know, as Star Wars fans you will recognize this is an homage to the A New Hope, the first Star Wars movie poster, the very famous poster, obviously. But also, if you can tell, Victor Kafagi's art is sort of kind of anime looking, I want to say. And you can see that in this image. But if you look up his other art, he's a Brazilian artist, by the way. You can tell he is very well much influenced by manga and anime. And then this is written by Chris Gush and illustrated by Oliver Ono, and it's a very cool story. You know, kaiju's are needed to wage war and do things in space, and this is the crew of the Mechagodzilla who are in space, and they help you out if you need a kaiju. They help you transport it and get it to you, whether it is for just uh, your. I'm gonna read what it says here. A kaiju heading towards your planet. Give them a call. A colossal space pest clogging up your trade route. They'll get rid of it. A galactic civil war utilizing kaiju on both sides. They'll do their best to stay out of it. So they're like dealing with kaiju pests in space is what they are, and also, but they get involved. Obviously, like the plot says, they're gonna get involved a little bit with some wars. It's supposed to be extremely funny, but also action packed. It reminds me of a lot of things like but the one that really comes to mind is planets, planetes is how I would read it in Spanish. And if you don't know, it's about this crew of like garbage people in space in the orbit of the Earth, and it's very much funny. It's published by Dark Horse. If you haven't read it, you should check it out. But it does give me that kind of vibe. But the art for this and having the characters, I can't wait to read this and find out exactly what each character is, and I'm guessing that's a kaiju egg in the hand of the woman on there, but she also has like a cat, I guess, on her shoulder. There's so much to unpack on this cover that has I'm hoping to do with everything in the interiors. So I can't wait to read this. Looking forward to it. I'm enjoying all the other Kaisei era titles that have come out so far, so I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy this one too. There we go.
All right, and next up, I think this is such a beautiful cover. This is Mary Sue issue 1. This is the main cover. It says dressed on here, but I don't see the dress. So I have to look into it. So this is Lisa Sterle. Apologies for the lack of information there. Um, but this one, very, very much a concept or premise that speaks to me. So despite what her mom thinks, we have Cassie who has lots of friends, and this is the part I identify with. They just happen to be online, where she can talk to them about her beloved favorite show, Riverview, and get their feedback on her fanfic, WIP, and is starring Jessica, her very own hot vampire OC. So it's her original content mixed in with her fanfic there. And her fic writing persona online is revealed to the entire school when her former best friend finds out about it and can't resist like reading some of it out loud, which is so aggravating and frustrating, and it makes me mad when I'm like with that like part of the premise. You shouldn't do that, people.
Yeah.
So Cassie thinks that she can't get any more humiliated until her very own Mary Sue pops right out of her fic to save the day, which I think is amazing. To make it, I guess, much more worse. To make the situation worse than it is. But it's interesting. I love the idea. It's fresh. I very much enjoy the art. As you can see here, is so striking, and I just had to talk about it. This is something that I will definitely pick up, and I think you should too.
Yes. And I did a quick look up, and there is obviously a trade dress, and that is the A. This is but in our system we it said that this was not final art. Obviously, we didn't have the final art, but there's also a cover E, which is the sort of version, which is the version you're seeing here. So you'll be able to get one or the other, no problem. Just so you know.
Yes. Hmm.
And then up next is Ultimate Spider-Man number 21, the Alexander Lozano variant. I'm such a fan of Alexander Lozano. I kind of it's one of those things where I kind of regret not having more covers by him. He is such an amazing artist, and if you don't know the art of Alexander Lozano, you should definitely look him up. They're all very cool looking. He does this thing where the he sort of catches the characters in action in a way that is a very very cool, and sort of catches everything, not just the body, but you can see here in this cover where MJ is, I guess, fighting over sushi with a cat on her on her outside of her window. Um, Her hair, her everything. He just catches everything sort of in the air. The cat, it's sort of floating. His some of his fur is kind of floating. Of course, there's a reflection. Peter sort of swinging in front of them. And all his heart is like that. I love this one because it catches such a just a regular moment. Um, a lot of his other art, where you see a lot of action like this, is superheroes or villains sort of fighting, or superheroes just flying through the air, or just doing the general superhero posing. But this one is really cool, which is what we get from Ultimate Spider-Man covers a lot of the times, where we get just regular moments that are superhero related, but not necessarily in a superhero situation. I love everything about this. Her robe is all over the place. She has headphones, and I mean, she was just hanging out eating sushi in her fire escape. Uh, and it a cat came trying to eat some of her sushi, I guess. Very, very cool. I love this one, so definitely looking forward to this one.
All right, so for our piece of news for this week, coming out of Inklore, a new series announcement. This is Sora and Haena. So of course, this is not the final cover that you see here, but a little bit about this. We have Yun Sora, who is the top student in her class, but her social skills are, way below average. She can barely make eye contact with someone without breaking into a nervous sweat. So she lies about having a boyfriend in a desperate attempt to impress her classmates. So she completely panics and says that. Luckily for Sora, she just happens to meet Hena, a rambunctious upperclassman from a school that's infamous for the opposite, poor academic performance. And so the two girls strike a deal. Hena will help Sora get a boyfriend, and Sora will help Hena get into college. But as they are trying to achieve their seemingly impossible goals, their alliance might turn into something more. So this collects volumes. I mean, I should say this volume one collects episodes 1 to 11 of the webcomic of the same name, Sora and Henna, and it's a fan favorite. Girls love manhwa, and of course available in English for the first time in print. So yes, I can't wait to pick it up myself.
Very, very cool. And that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. Come back, check out our channel. We have many other videos, not just these weekly FOC ones, but also we have some monthly ones, so you can see what's coming out each month for manga and collected editions. And again, we hope you enjoyed it and hope you come back. So take care. Bye.